It started with a single text that changed everything. "I'm not your property," she wrote, as if that one sentence could erase months of lies, broken promises, and sleepless nights. She had stayed out all night again, something that had become a pattern lately, but this time her message hit differently. It was defiance, arrogance, and betrayal, all wrapped in 4 short words. I stared at my phone, my heart pounding, trying to process what I had just read. For months, I had tried to be understanding. Late with friends, she said. Working overtime, she said. And I believed her, hoping that my trust wasn't misplaced. But that night, everything clicked. The repeated excuses, the hidden messages, the mysterious calls, it all made sense now. I could have confronted her immediately, yelled, or begged her to explain. But I didn't. Not this time. Instead, I spent the night planning, letting the shock fuel a strategy I had been silently forming for weeks. If she wanted to act like she was free from accountability, I would make her fully realize what that freedom truly cost. The next morning, she came home, trying to look casual, brushing her hair back, pretending nothing had happened. "Morning," she said, sipping her coffee as if our lives hadn't been turned upside down by her choices. I smiled, a calm, deliberate smile. "Morning," I said. Then, without warning, I handed her a small envelope. Her eyes flicked to it, suspicion crossing her face. "What's this?" she asked. "Reddit," I said simply. She opened it, expecting maybe a note or some trivial complaint, but what she found stopped her in her tracks. Divorce papers. Official, finalized, and ready for her signature. I, "What? You can't just," she stammered, but I didn't let her finish. "Yes, I can. And I did," I said, my voice steady. "You've made it very clear that you don't see this marriage as a partnership. You've been out all night, lying and dismissing me as if I'm some obstacle in your way. So here it is, the truth. I'm done. I won't let someone who doesn't respect me treat me like property." She went pale, dropping the coffee cup she had been holding. It shattered on the floor, but I didn't flinch. I had rehearsed this moment 100 times in my mind. I had imagined her begging, pleading, trying to charm her way out, but it didn't matter. I was no longer the man she could manipulate with a smile or an excuse. Tears welled in her eyes, and she tried to grab the papers, but I moved just out of reach. "Please, we can fix this," she cried. I didn't mean. I shook my head. "No, you did mean it. Every lie, every night out, every text you tried to hide, it all adds up. You've shown me who you are. I'm not angry anymore. I'm free. And now you will face the consequences of your choices." She sank to the couch, defeated, realizing for the first time that my calm wasn't weakness. It was power. The power of someone who had finally seen through the deception and refused to play the victim or the fool any longer. As I walked out the door that morning, I felt a weight lift off my shoulders. The betrayal still stung, but it no longer controlled me. I had taken back my life, my dignity, and my peace. And as I left, I glanced back once and saw her sitting in the wreckage of our life together, staring at the papers like they were a mirror showing a version of herself she could no longer deny. Some lessons are learned the hard way. Some betrayals demand action. And some people only realize what they've lost when it's already gone. That morning, I realized I was finally free, and that freedom tasted sweeter than any apology she could ever offer.